Hey y'all, this is Natalie aka Natamil, and this is another episode of The Whole Truth. You ever got yourself in a situation where you just made a commitment and you thought that, shoot, I can't finish this commitment, I'm just not gonna make it? Or have you ever made a commitment and you just think, shoot, this thing is really boring, I don't like this, I don't think that I'll continue? Or finally, have you made a commitment and you just wondered why did you do it, and wondered if there were other things that you could be doing at that time that might be more beneficial? I've ended up in some of those situations, and well, it never ceases to amaze me how people waste time. Now, that's not to say that people don't underestimate the certain activities that are involved within these commitments that they have signed up for without fully understanding them. I mean, that's the whole part of the human nature, to misinterpret, misunderstand, misplace, and be ignorant of certain circumstances and obligatory things that we place ourselves in. Example, the overboard. Overspending, overeating, oversleeping, overrating. The over. Or in words of my grandmother, Una is just too enough. Una is just too enough. The question is, what do you do in situations like that? The answer is, fess up. Get it straight. Do what you're supposed to do. Whatever you signed up for, make sure that you do what is required of that particular job. Or, just admit the fact that you can't do it and walk off. Simple as that. I really have an issue with people taking on extra responsibilities, because many of those responsibilities could be volunteer work or charity work, and that's all good and fine, and I applaud those people who actually take the initiative to However, I do have a problem with those who are getting a second chance and who are just plain wasting it. I enrolled in a math course, basically because I failed the math course. I know, hold the shame. And, well, it's a night school course that is offered at my high school. And I'm psyched because if I don't take this course and if I don't pass it, then I won't be walking down the aisle with my friends this year for graduation. So it's something that I need. And like other people who are in the course with me, they need this credit as well. So here I am, I went to the night course and signed up for it, got my stuff together, tried to figure out which room it was in because I didn't know, and I finally got all that straightened and found the room. I went and I sat down in my seat, got together my stuff, and waited for the class to begin. And literally 15 to 30 minutes passed from the time that the class was supposed to start, and still yet all of the students had not even reached the class on time. The credit that we need. That's time well wasted. So all of that issue aside, we started the class and we did some work, and the teacher put up some questions on the board and started to help some of the students who needed some questions answered concerning their homework. And I was there doing my work and the teacher was walking around, and all of a sudden, while I was doing my work trying to figure out what the heck Pythagorean theorem was again, I heard the teacher sort of belt out somebody's name in urgency. And I was like, what's going on? I took from my sheet and I was like, what's going on? Trying to figure out what was happening. And I figured out that teacher was calling the dude's name right beside me. And this dude, when he first came in, I mean, like, y'all, dude was rustic. I mean, dude was you know, rustic. But I wasn't trying to make any assumptions because I ain't like that, and I don't care if you want to be like that. That's your mess that you have to deal with. So I wasn't even trying to make any assumptions. But dude was over there while teacher was calling his name out, and he was just out. His brother is like really just sleeping in his class, like dead knockout sleeping. And about the third or fourth call, and after his partner that was sitting right beside him gave him a hard nudge in his chest. Dude finally woke up. That's what that does to y'all. That's what it does to y'all. And I was like thinking to myself, and I was like, wow, you're at a night school course and you wouldn't be sleeping at home, even if you were at home right now. You know, it was like probably only about 7 o'clock. You have time to waste in this class sleeping while the teacher is really trying to teach you something. That's time well wasted. I mean, all of us there needed the course. We need the credit. It's night school. Obviously, we couldn't have taken it in day school like those regular students, so it was something that we needed. And yet, dude was there, bus out, just time well wasted. If I wanted to sleep, I could have been in my comfy bed, in my bedroom, door locked, lights off, just flat out sleeping. Instead of trying to be in this chair with my book open, fronting like I'm really trying to listen to what the teacher is saying when I'm really not. Time well wasted. All I'm saying, y'all, is that if you have something to do, suck up and do it. I mean, like, trying to fool everybody around you, trying to pretend like you're doing the good thing is not fooling anybody but yourself, because you're really not doing it. We are infamous for this. I mean, tell me how it's always the students who skip classes who are the first ones to end up in school grounds every day. Time well wasted. You feel the need to sleep in class, skip school, play hooky on a Sunday when you know that you sit in the front row on the second seat of the church choir on Sunday mornings. Just fess up. Just fess up. Don't play it off like you didn't intend it to be that way. Just walk up to your teacher and say, Mr. Blank, I know you're trying your best and all, but your class is boring as hell. I would rather go take a nap. That's where I'll be for the next 30 minutes. See you tomorrow. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do. Honesty is the best policy. That's the whole truth. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. Post it, y'all. I really want to know what you guys got to say about this. Post it up.